Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another book review. As you can see, I will be reviewing Little Liar. This is book 2 in the Web of Silence debut, or duology, whatever you would like to call it. I reviewed the first one, Little Stranger. I will link that in the description box below, along with my book playlist. And if you've been to my recent videos, I've suddenly decided to take screenshots of the back of the book when I'm doing screen recording. So let's get to that. It says Malachi Weiss has always had one desire in life, one goal, one deep obsession he could never give up on. His foster sister, Olivia. For the first time, she's chosen him over the entire world, and he intends to keep her in his firm grasp forever. But his happiness is soon shattered by powerful enemies who want to claim Olivia for themselves. He had her, but then he lost her. Wounded and still wrestling with his own demon, Malachi is forced into an unexpected alliance to hunt them down, but he won't stop fighting until he gets her back, no matter what it takes. And of course, you see there's a screwdriver on the back, spiderwebs the spider. And on this one, as you can see, the spider, the gas mask, the spider webs. I do love the cover. The cover is eerily beautiful to me, so I want to say that. Now, let's get into this. The first part of the book, part 1, is mainly through Malachi's point of view. So if you haven't read the first book, this catches you up completely. Like, I could just skim read the first part because I was like, yeah, I remember all that because I just read them back to back. Which is good if you read the first book a while ago and you didn't know if you wanted to read this one, you didn't really remember. That helps you out a lot. Part 2 dives deeper into the present, and Olivia's mom is a piece of dung. Like, I never wanted a mom in a book to get punched in the face so much in my life. So what happened is, previously Malachi got sentenced to jail for attacking his foster dad, and things blew up epic proportions. Dad thought one thing was not what it really was. And so Olivia's mom guilted her into testifying against Malachi, getting him sent to jail. Now, this is a taboo because Malachi and Olivia grew up together from the time they were like 7 and 8, and they became involved. They call each other brother and sister, basically through the whole book, even though they're having relations. Some people say that's incestuous. I'm not going to judge. It's a little creepy, abso-freaking-lutely, but whatever. So the mom guilts Olivia into testifying and then basically says, you need to marry this guy, this crime family. And she's like, I'm not doing it. I want to be with him. I'm not marrying this guy. So Malachi and her are trying to, resolve that. Her dad's on the side. And I really think Malachi did not understand that his dad loved him, but knew Malachi had issues, knew things were going to be tough for him and Olivia, didn't want that for Malachi. Just two strong males, one with issues, didn't end well. Well, all in all, Olivia gets kidnapped by the crime family, and they have to find a way to get Olivia back. In comes Olivia's best friend, Abby, and Abby basically tells Malachi, look, you need to keep her hidden. They're coming for her. If they get her, you'll never really get her back. And I like that. Now, they did come for Olivia, and Malachi gets hurt, and you realize how much the dad loved Malachi, how much he really did think of Malachi as his son. And I love that. I think that was the favorite part of the book for me, where you realize the dad was like, you're my son. When Malachi was hurt, he was like, stay with me, son, da, da, da. Like, the dad stayed with him in the hospital while he was hurt. And it was just really, really touching. Is this book dark and twisted? Abso-freaking-lutely. Is this book for everybody? No, it is not. Read the trigger warnings before you even attempt this book. Because even me, who loves dark romance, I kind of got a little ick from it. Because I was like, oh, okay. I get they're not blood related, but they grew up when they were younger. But again, like I said in my first review, Malachi pretty much claimed Olivia from get-go. From like the first time he saw her. And I was talking to a friend of mine. So you guys, let me know. This is just a little rant. In werewolves, in paranormal, when somebody meets their mate, no matter how young they are, they pretty much claim them, and it's okay because it's that paranormal, the animalistic thing. Most of the time, they haven't grown up together, but a lot of times they have. So, what makes it okay in the paranormal, but not in this regular dark romance? And I think the ick for me is during the whole thing, he still calls her little sister. You know, that's her big brother. It's just kind of twisted, but that's some people's flavor. None of my business. But all in all, I will say this. This book had a good pace. I love the fact that it caught you, it reminded you what happened in book one. It was a good second part. Even when it started to drag and then all of a sudden the ash happened, I was right back in it. So I did appreciate the book. Don't know if I would buy it because I don't know if that's something I want on my bookshelf. Especially since my youngest is starting to read. I don't want her perusing my books to see what she can get into, especially this. But if you love dark romance, I say give it a try. Just read the trigger warnings. All right, guys, comment below if you've read both of these books. Which one do you like the best? Were you happy with how it ended? I can see this spinning off into another thing with some of the other characters. We will see. I'm not sure. Never know what an author is going to do. But share this out, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.